Renato Veiga has completed a loan move to Juventus until the end of the season. The young Chelsea defender has struggled for game time under Enzo Maresca, despite featuring regularly in the Europa Conference League. Veiga, who joined Chelsea from FC Basel in July for €14 million, has made just 18 appearances in all competitions. However, he could be given more game time at Juventus, especially with Thiago Motta's side in the midst of a defender crisis. Juventus are without Gleison Bremer and Wonkabal through injury, and have also terminated the contract of their captain Danilo. Veiga becomes Juve's third signing of the month following the arrivals of Alberto Costa from Vitória Guimarães and Randall Kolo Muani from PSG. Juventus returned to Champions League action on Wednesday against Benfica, with their place in the playoffs already secured. Now Veiga has the chance to prove himself in Italy. Chelsea have suffered a drastic decline in form with just one win in their last 7 games. Enzo Maresca's side are 6th in the table and need to make changes before the transfer window closes. Here are 4 key issues they need to address. 1. Upgrading the main goalkeeper. Robert Sanchez has once again shown his inconsistency with 5 errors leading to goals in the Premier League this season. Philip Jorgensen has also not been convincing as a replacement. Chelsea need to find a solution if they want to compete at the top. 2. Renato Veiga's replacement. Veiga's departure to Juventus has left Chelsea short of left backs. Marc Cucurella is Maresca's only option, while Ben Chilwell has rarely played. Levi Colwill may be a backup option, but a new left back is urgently needed. 3. Midfield depth. Romeo Lavia's long-term injury has left Chelsea's midfield exhausted. Moises Caicedo has played more than 2,000 minutes this season. If Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, Carney Chukwuemeka, or Cesare Casade leave, Chelsea will need to find a replacement. 4. Sharp striker. Nicholas Jackson is currently barren with 8 games without a goal. Chelsea needs a clinical finisher like Drogba or Costa. The plan to release Christopher Nkunku could be the momentum to find a more consistent striker. Cesare Casade looks set to leave Chelsea permanently after a lack of game time this season. The player's agent Francesco Facchinetti has hinted on social media that he is on his way to Rome, fueling rumors of a move to Lazio. The 22-year-old midfielder previously worked with Enzo Maresca at Leicester, but has struggled to break into the Chelsea first team this season. Lazio are reportedly in talks with Chelsea over a £11 million transfer, including a sell-on clause. Casade joined Chelsea from Inter Milan in 2022 for €15 million, but has never played professionally in Italy. Lazio have been in fine form this season, sitting 4th in Serie A and top of their Europa League group. Will Chelsea really let Casade go? Or is there a possible plan before the transfer window closes? Aston Villa are reportedly interested in signing João Felix from Chelsea as a replacement for Emi Buendia, who is close to joining Bayer Leverkusen. Felix only joined permanently from Atletico Madrid in the summer for £38.4 million, but has struggled for game time under Enzo Maresca. The Portuguese star has started just 3 Premier League games this season, raising questions about his future at Stamford Bridge. Unai Emery had been eyeing Felix since last summer, and Villa are now trying to sign him again. Should a transfer go through, Chelsea would likely let him leave permanently, as Premier League rules only allow 1 loan player from the same club. And Aston Villa are also in talks for Axel Disasi. Would Felix accept a new challenge at Villa Park, or would he still want to fight for his place at Chelsea? Chelsea are now in pole position to sign Ipswich Town's talented young striker Liam Delap. Delap has been a revelation in the Premier League this season, scoring 8 goals in 20 appearances, with one of his best performances coming against Chelsea last month. This has seen Delap become a target for a number of big clubs, with Chelsea now reportedly ahead in the race for the player. According to journalist Ben Jacobs, Chelsea are now in a better position than other clubs to attract interest from Delap. Jacob said that player buy-in is one of the main reasons Chelsea have the upper hand, with Delap himself reportedly interested in joining the London side. However, the road to this transfer has not been easy, although Manchester City have a buyback clause, which could make this transfer a little more complicated. Chelsea remain optimistic about completing the deal. Delap himself has previously been mentioned as Chelsea's main target for their future attacking line, with a price tag reported to be around £50 million. This transfer would be a long-term investment for Chelsea. They are indeed looking for a new striker who can be a competitor and backup for Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea need a striker who can not only compete in the Premier League, but also be a long-term figure to replace the main striker position. Liam Delap, although still young, shows great potential in the Premier League. If this transfer goes through, Delap could be one of the big stars who will strengthen Chelsea's front line in the next few years. Chelsea now face competition from Liverpool in the race to sign Karim Adeyemi from Borussia Dortmund. The likes of Napoli are also interested in the 23-year-old winger, who has previously been linked with a move to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are looking to strengthen their underperforming attack this season, with Adeyemi a top target. The German is renowned for his blistering pace and dribbling ability, and has even been compared to Lionel Messi by his former manager Janos Gora. However, despite Adeyemi's immense potential, he has yet to show the same level of sharpness as Messi, scoring just twice in the Bundesliga this season. Despite Chelsea's interest, they face stiff competition from Liverpool, who are also monitoring Adeyemi's situation. Should Liverpool or Napoli make a move quicker, Chelsea may have to look elsewhere. However, if Adeyemi ends up joining Liverpool, Chelsea should not be too concerned, given their need for a more clinical and consistent goalscorer. Chelsea could offload Axel Disasi in the January transfer window. The French defender has agreed personal terms with Aston Villa and is now keen to move to Villa Park before the transfer deadline. Disasi joined Chelsea in the summer of 2023 for a fee of £38.5 million and was a regular starter under Mauricio Pochettino. However, since the arrival of Enzo Maresca, his position has been increasingly marginalized. This season, he has only made 6 appearances in the Premier League, more often used as an emergency right back than in his natural position as a centre back. In Chelsea's back line, Disasi is now losing out to Lavoie Colwill, Wesley Fofana, Benoit Badiashile, Tosin Adarabioyo, Trevoh Chalobah, and even youngster Josh Achampong. With this situation, Chelsea are ready to let him go, especially since they also have Aaron Anselmino, a young Argentine defender who has just returned from Boca Juniors. Apart from Aston Villa, Disasi is also attracting interest from Bayer Leverkusen, Juventus, and Villarreal. However, he opted for Villa after speaking directly with Unai Emery. Chelsea and Villa are currently in negotiations to reach an agreement on the price. Will Disasi really leave Stamford Bridge before the transfer window closes?